Welcome back to the GSL Codes. We just saw Genius move right on past DRG. I mean,
Yes. Genius played just fantastically, man. He really did. He did. He had very strong builds. You know, the Antigua game was a little bit closer than it looked. You know, things spiral poorly for Protoss when you are out of force fields, and he was literally on his last force fields as he hit the tipping point.
Very true. So it's going to be now Genius against SC. I'm really curious about how Genius is going to play. Clearly he knows what he's doing right now.
Well, his PBT has always been pretty good. Daybreak is going to be the map.
I'd say it's his best matchup, would you? PBT?
Yeah. I think historically it has been, straight up. And I think from what I've seen, it's normally been his best, but this game against DRG were really impressive, so we're just going to have to see. You know, everyone had that long break. Who knows?
Anything can happen. All right, we're going to have SC up against Genius here at the GSL Codes. I almost said ST. It's like it rhymes with SC for some reason, because yesterday we had every single name rhyme. All right. In the upper right, a very balanced player. Good macro, good micro. He is.
MVP SC.
On the opposite side of the map, a highly intelligent player and a veteran. He is.
MVP Genius.
Well, I'm curious to see how Genius opens. I'm really curious. SC does have a lot of different options. The Genius is somebody who will hide buildings, so if SC is smart and paying attention, he will look all over the map.
Yeah. Well, SC in that last game, you know, he blocked that Nexus first, and that really dictated the rest of the game. You know, that was in that first TVP. That was a huge moment, but Genius not going Nexus first, so shouldn't really look anything like that game that we saw earlier today, JYP against SC.
Yeah, we're going to have to see.
Genius will probably just hide a starport and make Void Rays.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Are we going to see Void Rays?
Yeah,
he does do that a lot.
Yeah, he's so into 3-gate Void Ray.
Well, it is a strong build.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I mean, you are going to kill at least the wall in.
Yeah, you're always going to do some damage with it. And he's really good at it because...
Oh, who's the little sick guy?
I'm sorry.
I hate being sick.
Yeah. Anyways, he has a lot of practice with it too, because he still does it.
I loved when I was sick though in elementary school.
Yeah,
high school too. I'm like, yes.
I liked it so much that sometimes I lied about it.
No way. You know what's so funny about that orthosis?
What?
Me too.
Oh my God. We're liars.
I used to have these amazing ways to heat up the thermometer.
Yeah.
You know, then the problem is that when you fake being sick, then your mom's like, well, we're going to go to the doctor. And you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Man.
I'd eventually just admit, I'd be like,
I'm lying. Don't you lie to me about that.
I'm going to bring you to school now. No! It's like halfway through the day.
Yeah.
No! Worst thing ever.
Well, SC, not really surprisingly, is going to go for a very quick expand here.
Yeah, Genius just going to go ahead and go for a 1-gate expand off of a single stalker. He doesn't want his Nexus being blocked. He knows that SC's up to shenanigans with those SCVs.
I like how he gets the stalker out, in this case, before the Nexus.
It's a pretty safe variation.
You can hide the Nexus that way.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Theoretically, he could be going like a 4-gate right now, and SC wouldn't know. So that's actually good.
Or Robo, or a multitude of different things. So.
Yeah.
Well, we got a little bit of downtime here.
It's going to go pretty standard from here, really. You know, SC's going up to his 3 racks, getting a bunker, getting his double gas. A couple more gates. Guess what? Soon we'll see a Robo and then a gas, or a gas and a Robo. Just depends on the unit comp he wants. And that's just very, very standard from both players. So, I mean, no craziness going on. No one got ahead in build orders. These build orders are very equal.
Yep.
These are like literally the equal build orders in TVP. Like if you both do this, it's It's going to be a gentleman's game. We're going to see who's better.
They're both going to walk exactly 10 paces before they turn around and shoot each other.
Basically exactly
What is that called? What is that called?
A duel?
Is it a duel?
Yeah.
Is that just...
Yeah.
There's no fancy word for that?
I don't know if it's like a... I think it's just a duel. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, maybe you're right. See, if I was doing that, I'd just be like, okay, and then this guy's walking, I'd just shoot him in the back, and look at everybody and be like, see, I'm smart. This is the stupidest game. The stupidest way to duel.
But I think that, you know, if this is like a legal duel back in those days, the sheriff might be there, and then he might have to shoot you.
I'd shoot the sheriff. I'd shoot the sheriff, then I'd shoot the guy in the back. He'd be like, what?
He would look around, what did you do?
He would have thought he was already been shot when he hears the gunshot, but no, I shot the sheriff.
Who shot the sheriff?
I did.
Did you shoot the deputy?
Well, I'd shoot him too. He's been on how many bullets I had. Been on how many bullets I had, how many people were there, Joseph.
You have never gotten one of my song references.
No, I'm sorry.
That's okay, I'm just saying. You have never gotten one of my song references.
That's because the lyrics to all my songs go like, whoop, 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 whoop. Now, guys, by the way, take a little note at what's at the bottom of our screen. It's the Team League. It's coming back. We got a lot of big plans here at GOMTV.
That's right. Go check that out, guys.
Yeah, check that out.
There's going to be some changes. Go and read it. Take a look-see. See if it's something that you like. And if so, buy the tickets.
Yeah.
Bam. There you go.
Now, Taryn, what building was that making to the upper right, Artosis? I couldn't see.
Oh, it was a Ghost Academy.
The Ghost Academy. I thought that was a Ghost Academy, but
that's cool,
it was
man.
I couldn't see it because of the graphics. So
yeah, he's getting really, really quick ghosts this time, this game. And, you know, he might be going to hit a little timing where he tries to EMP the sentries and then just kind of rush in for a victory. Because if you get those sentries early on, Protosses really need them early on. You know, they don't have the bulk to their army to beat a stemmed combat shielded army.
now the Immortal is coming out.
Twilight Council as well.
Yeah.
So
just checking up.
Yeah, very standard by
I
Genius.
love builds like this because this is something you can use on the ladder constantly.
Oh, absolutely. This is like this is a build everyone should be practicing for PvT. This is just a completely standard, solid style from Genius. He's mixing in some Immortals because they're just great in the early game. He's got a nice spread of units. He's got a nice economy going on. He's doing a very popular tech route, which is the Twilight Council, with just having the Robo for some support. Not really basing his game off of Colossi right now.
I always wondered a moment like this, if he could get hallucinate, move forward do a poke with like 3 Colossus, it's hallucinated, and then just walk back, like just show up. And then actually you could trigger.
Cute. That sounds like something Seed would do.
Yeah, man. Well, Seed is my kind of nerd.
He is. That's actually a really cute thing, though.
But I mean, think about it. You would at least trigger 2 Vikings, and maybe you could even trigger an additional starport. And then they have 2 less medevacs, and they have flying paperweights that are Vikings.
I have a little strategy I got to tell you about in a minute here after we see this little little engagement, because there are a couple ghosts in here. But he's gonna he scans there, and actually. Oh my God, he's going. Oh, he's got to be careful, man. He's got to be so careful. Oh. Yeah, just barely getting out of there. So if you lose those ghosts, that's like, whoa, you rushed up to that tech and then just lost them and did nothing. That'd be terrible. But SC, way too smart decision-making. Some of the best that we see, actually.
Oh, yeah.
So, but takes us way back in PvZ, where it was so standard to take your expand and then go Colossi. And they'd fly in every game, every Zerg, with an Overseer at a certain time. So I'd have a Colossus popping out as normal, with the Colossus building upgrading, but it'd be getting Observer speed. And then I would go Immortals with gateway
that's
units.
Sexy. Oh, I really like that.
Because then they go Corruptor Roach. It used to be like this. Nowadays people are much better, but that was like the sickest build back then. I've got so many free wins. They have like all these Corruptors like corrupting my Immortals. I'm like, I died.
That's smart though. I like that.
Yeah, that's a Tasus style build right there.
That is. It's a tasteless build. Now, the third is being acquired for both players. Third base, that is. And at this point in time, I think neither player is really comfortable moving across the map to attack and the other one.
Really good, solid timings on everything. And I would love to point out, Genius is actually so smart because his tech route just reeked of going mass gateway units and then maybe a switch into Colossi later, but he's getting the robotics bay right now. and he's gotten Blink, and he's using only one Forge because he's going really gas heavy on a lot of stuff. And the reason for that is he saw the Ghost Rush, so he's like, well, why would I stay on Gateway units against a Ghost Rush? This is not a good plan. He's going to have extra Medivacs because he's not having to make Vikings and all that. He's going to have the Ghost to stop any of my splash damage to hurt my army. He's going to have huge macro and all that. So he is switching and going into Colossus with just slightly later upgrades. He's utilized the Twilight Council for Blink. He's skipping Charge for a little bit. Everything about these decisions he's making is beautiful, but at the same time, SC, beautiful on his decisions as well. He's always moving around the map, poking and running back. This is so intelligent, man. Both these players playing like smart, awesome players.
It's like geniuses.
Oh.
All right. Not the best force fields.
Yeah, ends up killing 2 Marauders. It's like, all right. May as well kill off 2 Marauders if you can. Use some Guardian Shields there.
And there won't be enough time to warp anything in there to save that pylon. It would just get denied. The supply's fairly close together, 168 to 154.
That's right. +2/+1 on the way for Genius. +2/+1 on the way for SC. These two are pretty well matched so far.
All right. You have more barracks coming up here. He's clearly going to go heavy infantry for this entire game. Pretty, a lot of people, wonder, well, what is it exactly that makes the Marine Marauder Ball so scary compared to some of these other clumps of units you put together? It's because when you're attacking, everything is going to be dealing damage, and very quickly. I mean, yes, you'll be slowed down when you run away. Yes, Stim makes them attack faster, but the range on those units lets everything deal that damage.
Yeah.
Whereas, sometimes you see roaches running around in the background or zealots running around behind stalkers.
Yeah, and oh my god.
Here we go.
Oh, Charge is just starting now, so this is kind of a dangerous time for Genius to engage, especially considering his zealot count, which is 26 right now. He's adding gates. And oh god, this is
actually is bad for him.
Yeah, that could have been very bad, but SC backs up.
I think SC with his next warping round will have a maxed out army.
Yeah, he's definitely about to max out. In fact, he's getting another Robo as well, which is really cool. He's getting Psystorm, warping in 7 High Templars. Holy crap. Some of those certainly are going to want to become Archons, at least a couple of them.
Command center almost complete for the 4th base for the Terran. No indication yet of when our Genius is going to go ahead and just try to take an additional base of his own here, getting his 4th.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking it yet. If he had taken it, SC would be hitting it, and he'd start dropping all over the place. But right now, this is a defendable amount of space for Genius. He's maxing out. He's getting that really scary arm. He's getting his upgrades in check, making sure he has everything he needs. And here we go, a huge drop. But Genius, once again, he's in kind of a manageable position here.
All right, it's been triggered. Genius is doing what he does, guys. He's going to start attacking all these different locations.
And, well, does back up a little bit there, but it looks like, oh, wow, that Psystorm hitting all his own units.
Yeah. Okay, Genius, this is the difference between Genius and JYP.
Yeah, Genius is dealing with this much better than JYP did. And, well, he's forced to cancel on the 4th. He is continuing to attack all over the place, in fact. But Genius has some pretty decent defense set up. Nice blink back.
All right, another drop coming in over here in the bottom left.
And it's time for Genius to set up some good anti-drop.
He needs to get some cannons.
He needs to get some High Templars with cannons and feedback incoming medevacs, That's such a great way to do it. In fact, he is getting that set up in his main base, and that's what he needs to do. You need to make the areas that are going to be too hard to run back to a lot, you need to set up High Templars with photon cannons. That's that or Observer's way out, and you have to keep your eye on the mini-map. That's a little bit harder to do, but you need to really do one or the other, because SC will tear you apart if you don't, and oh my god, he's going to catch these medevacs!
Oh, no!
No, he's not.
Oh, wow.
Could have. 3-2 on the way for Genius, 3-3 on the way for SC. I almost said MVP because he's playing so godly.
He is. This is actually such a close game.
Yeah, this is
Nobody
really,
can really take the other one out right now. And you can see a lot of this is just posturing around the map, trying to get the different little positions for potential engagements that are oftentimes not occurring because they just know that there's no way that they could actually win if they did.
Yeah.
Protoss is gonna, if he's maxed out, and he's gonna have to get a lot of cannons now. Cannons are great.
Yeah, and he's definitely doing that too. You know, he's throwing up some cannons, especially in front of his 4th base, just as something to kind of slow down any attacks. He's got to be so careful though. If he attacks into that, that might be just the end of him, man.
Well,
but he does have a good Colossus count. Oh my god, he has 5 Colossus with 5 High Templars mixed in there. That is such a sick, scary death ball. There are only 9 Vikings out to deal with all 5 of those, but they do have +2 weapons on the way, which is quite nice.
And you know, with the planetary there, there's really not a lot that he can do.
Yeah, it's hard to attack this stuff. If I'm Genius right here, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm throwing up extra gateways, I'm getting extra bases set because I need to reinforce my army immediately. Because especially if SC wins one entire battle and you don't have like a full warp in to kill his army afterwards, because it's been damaged a lot, things will go out of control immediately and he will win the game. You have to either kill his army, or with your first warp in, after him killing your army, kill his army. You have to do one of those, and if you don't, it's going to be death. So I love that he's just kind of setting everything up, getting a lot of cannons. Just playing it really safe.
I really want to know how this game is going to end because I have no idea who's going to win. They're dead even right now.
Yeah, and SC is starting to get ready for that. He's getting all his upgrades. In fact, he's getting personal cloaking, which is one of the smartest things to get in the late game in a situation like this. It's hard for Protoss to keep observers all around the map. And if he can get some really great EMPs off, that is going to change battles into his favor.
All right. They are continuing to just maneuver around the map, probably not doing too much damage. Go ahead.
SC going to go drop in the main of... Oh, and he goes out of range of that High Templar. Very well done. He scans ahead of time. Very smart. Very
he's scanning to see this entire army moving.
Oh, and 2 feedbacks. Beautifully done. And now he'll be able to deal with this quite easily.
I see SC's army moving on the mini-map, heading towards the location of the cannons, but damn, Genius just...
Dude, perfect defense, man.
This is the exact opposite of JYP.
Yes. Genius is showing how to zone everything out. He's making a lot of cannons to be very safe, and you're saying to yourself, well, that's a lot of money in cannons, but it slows his opponent down, which is all he needs, because the more mobility goes to Terran in these 2 unit compositions.
And also, if you really look at it, there is no way for SC to play the position game, which is what he likes. He wants to drop you in 2 or 3 places and make your army run one place as you drop, and then he attacks another place. Not happening in this game against this player.
Yep. By the way, right now, nukes on the way, 3 more Ghost Academies on the way. So he's actually going to go mass nukes right now because he realized, okay, I'm maxed out. I should start nuking all over the place. Really stretches multitasking thin. If you have to be microing observers around to find ghosts that are nuking you, how are you going to hold on to all the drops he might be doing? This is what I almost just swore because I'm so excited.
This is actually such a perfect game.
Yeah, this is both these players have such an understanding. Notice how he keeps on sending in random chunks of SCVs. Because he doesn't need them, man. Yeah. Also, there's a warp prism in place so that a counter warp-in can occur at SC's main.
Now I see why MVP managed to beat DRG. He's playing beautifully. This is the best Protoss play I've seen this season.
Yes, you're completely right on that, actually. I'm thinking really hard, but...
Oh, EMP!
Man. Oh, that is not a good thing for Genius. Great play there by SC, forcing him back. Look at this, killing off a ton of his expensive units.
And as he trails behind, getting the Colossi.
Oh, he's nuking.
Oh, he's nuking at this moment.
We have a lot of High Templars coming in, but EMPs everywhere. Only a single Psi Storm getting off so far.
And is the nuke gonna hit? Is it gonna hit?
Yeah. Oh, he needs to get on more Psi Storms.
Oh my God.
Kills a lot of cannons there. He has a lot of hurt units. A beautiful Psi Storm. The Archons come up, and it looks like Genius will hold this battle.
I have never seen something quite like this. This is actually so good. Now he's chasing out, getting the medevacs.
Especially the one with the ghosts. And Tasteless, I have nerd chills. I have the sickest nerd chills. And the supply is 129 to 114, as even as you can get after something like that.
And the crazy part about it is now to see how he goes from here. He pushes forward, takes the Nexus, probably the easiest expansion for Terran to take. And those are top, middle, and top bottom expansions are going to be the most important as this game goes on. And he's just going to fill it up with cannons.
Yeah, and he used a lot of his tanked gas on making a lot of Archons. He killed off very many Ghosts, so that is a perfect thing to do. There's not going to be as many EMPs to disable those Archons, so those are going to be able to tank a lot of damage for him while he rebuilds his Colossus count.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what he's doing. He already has the 2 Robos. He's making 2 Colossus at a time right now. He already has 2 out. He's setting up his cannons everywhere. This is such a beautiful game. This is
now there is a nuke on the way here.
We are watching a shark dance with a bear right now.
Wow, are they underwater? Or are they above water?
They're in space.
Oh my God!
There's no gravity for these two Tasteless. It's a beautiful dance.
Well, he can start nuking that expansion, and that would make things difficult. Oh, he sees right now that SC is out of position.
Yeah, this is a snipe right here. And bam, sniped it is, and now he just needs to get back in position immediately. He knows that. Right-click on that, run back. And oh my God, he's got such a perfect defense here. I do not think SC has any chance at breaking this location.
Nice
he doesn't either.
3 Templars.
Oh God, so beautiful.
Yeah, SC actually is respecting Genius. He's saying, whoa, I cannot win that.
Dude, he looked there and he's like, well, that is just cost-efficient heaven right there. In the meantime, a nuke did in fact land, killing off some cannons and whatnot.
Nuke? Oh.
This nuke is right there. That's a great place for the nuke.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know that.
Oh, he killed the Ghost.
Okay, never mind. He knows.
He knows.
He knows. Okay, never mind. Well. Nesty. Okay, wait. Another nuke somewhere.
Yep.
Nice.
But is it enough?
Is it enough? It's got 20 HP. He's warping another. Cannon might hit it. All right.
Nice.
Very
nuke.
nicely played there.
Yeah. And that Ghost is going along with Snooks.
We have a huge battle going on over here.
Oh, man. He's got to be careful, though. Both players have to be careful. That planetary can change everything in his favor. SC's calm, cool, collected play here. None of his normal tactics that he tears people apart with have worked, but he doesn't even care. He's still keeping up completely. They're both basically broke at max supply. He's just being completely calm. He's like, you can't attack in here. Try it. Try to attack in here. And Genius is saying the same thing. So they just keep moving back and forth against each other.
Well, it's a big chess
beautiful
game.
battle of wills.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big chess game on this board here, but the pieces are in slightly better position here for Genius.
Yep. Oh, this is an important moment. And here we go. A lot of EMPs going off. There's a lot of Archons in that army right there. A lot of
one EMP kind of missing the High Templars. And here come the storms now raining down from the sky. All the Colossi will be picked off here, but is that going to be enough? I don't believe it is.
A lot of the Archons actually stuck in the back. Zealots being worked in. In the meantime, we do have Zealots in the main base of SC going to town, which are going to help out greatly. And in fact, SC's army looks like it is going to be pushed back. And look at that beautiful multi-pronged little harassment here by Genius. Oh, he's got to run away from there. That's way overzealous. But these Zealots, they are not overzealous.
They are not overzealous at all. They're staying true to their names.
Yeah, that was a great little harassment that he did.
Nukes again. Where is it? Over here, the expansion.
And
you know, what's actually incredible about this with Genius dodging every nuke is that he is actually looking around every single time and finding that dot. This time finding it very late, but still.
Didn't have any observers in the area. Nothing to do. Oh, well.
He needs to get an observer in that area ASAP.
Oh, dude. Oh, my God. There's another nuke in that location. His army's right near it.
All right, he's backing up again. Oh, careful.
Well, great nuke play.
Now, while he does this, the Protoss can't even mind. Okay. Oh, no. They're going to try to get it.
All right, now, SC has to back up here. SC's in a lot of trouble. Let's not forget that Genius had the move, the 2 moves that really hurt. He had that Zella Warp in, which did a decent amount of damage and drew SC way back. And he also had the command center snipe in the bottom right. And that was a very important moment as well. So the supply is really in Genius's favor at the moment.
I love this. Putting the Colossus in this position, it's going to pressure the Terran. They'll have to attack. Then he can go in for a snipe, backs up to be out of range of the planetary fortress.
Beautiful micro by SC coming in right when G's wanted to do the snipe, but oh no, the sides aren't beautiful. GG!
Oh my God! I just saw the perfect.
That was
Protoss versus Terran coming from the Protoss.
It was an unbelievable game.
Actually, perfect.
It was great, man, in every single way. I am so proud of these two players, showing us that guess what? You don't need to flip coins on your build orders. Both players played safe, solid, intelligent styles. They had a very long, drawn-out macro game. They both blocked drops left and right. They both blocked everything over and over. A lot of posturing, a lot of unit movements, a lot of defense going on, and realizing that they couldn't attack each other. It was so well done. Beautiful game.
What's funny is that's one of those games that can show you exactly from a standard opening all the way to the deep end game.
Deep end game. And the
Not
thing
even
is,
like late game, like end game.
if one of them had misstepped at all, the game would have ended much quicker. The game would have been over very quickly.
I mean,
These two
they went all the way to the end.
their understandings of how to play that matchup were intense.
It's like, what happens if he gets cannons and SC can't drop anymore? What do you do then? It's like, well, then you get nukes. Finally, at that point in time,
mass nukes, man, it was beautiful.
It's interesting now with StarCraft 2, people getting better and better. To watch the fact that nukes can actually be used, they can be applied in the game at a professional level, unlike StarCraft 1. I know someone's gonna be like, no, Tasteless Slayer's Boxer one time, here and there use a nuke. I'm like, guys, I'm talking about like consistent games.
No, that was a good strategy to use, man. It was well done. Well, the next map, Belshare Beach. Cool choice by SC. We'll see if it works out for him.
What build will Genius do? Will SC play standard again and try to go for RAS play? And if he does, will Genius be there to stop it? We're going to find out soon here at the GSL.